All right. So, this is the first episode of Talks with Goddess Akasha podcast. YouTube, I'm sorry you guys are joining in late, but the episode has already started. We were having some technical difficulties, but we are here now, all right? So, thank you for joining me. I am Goddess Akasha. This podcast is a spirit led podcast where spirit will lead the conversation as I pull tarot and oracle cards before I come on to see what spirit wants us to talk about, right? Because spirit got a lot to say. And there are a lot of things that need to be discussed, and I want to make sure that I'm hitting on the topics that are absolutely needed to be touched on instead of just jibber jabbering about nonsense. It's enough of that going on, right? So, guys, so now for those who are on this Podbean, we are on the video, guys. We are on the video, so I'm going to set the phone up so I can just talk and I can focus on the video version. All right. So, as I was telling everybody before I started this video, guys, we pulled the cards, or I pulled the cards already for today. And it really was touching in on how I've been feeling, because I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and a lot was on my mind and my spirit, and I really just I couldn't rest. I was really bothered. And once I pulled the cards today for this podcast session, it was like, whoa, okay, now I get it. Clearly Spirit was on board with where I was. Okay, well, I was on board with Spirit. I don't know which way it was going, but we was together on it. Okay. On the video, because y'all can see, it's elevation time. This is the motto of the show. It's elevation time, because it is absolutely time for us to step up and step out of our comfort zones, right? That is really what this podcast is going to bring forth. Empowering the people to step up and step out, because change has to come. Change has to come, and it starts with us, right? All right, so we're going to get into these cards. So the first deck that I pulled from, I only pulled from 2 decks. I pulled from an oracle deck, and I also pulled from a tarot. So the oracle deck that I used was the Moonology deck. Okay. For those who are familiar with readings, it's a couple of readers out here who has this deck. This is a beautiful, lovely deck. It follows the moon phase and everything. I love it. Okay. I love it. And then the tarot deck that I used was the Light Seers Tarot deck. Okay. I love this deck. This deck comes with affirmations with each card. Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna get into the cards, right? Let me pull out my notes, because yeah, we got some things to talk about. I had to do some notes. I had to make sure, that I got it all. Had to make sure, because yeah. All right. This is not all of it. Alright, so we're going to get into it. Let me put this in a smaller version. I'll put you down. Hello, here we go. Alright, so the first card that came out, guys, and please bear with me, because this is the first show since last year. We had a rough stop last year because life be life, and y'all know how I go. Things was happening. I really wasn't in the right space to continue to keep up with everything, so I had to take a pause, reset, regroup. Y'all know how I go. Regroup. So first card out was the new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Okay. The second card, because these cards came out stuck together, so it was like they had to come together. Hold your vision was the next thing that came out. So we had 2 oracle cards Spirit brought out. Bring love into the situation, and the fixed moon, hold your vision. And then in the tarot, the card that flew out for us was the 10 of Swords. Okay. Now I'm going to break down what these cards are. I'm going to read the messages to you guys from the books so that you know what the cards actually mean, so you can understand where the message is coming from, right? Because yeah, you got to know what this conversation is really where it's going, right? So we're going to get into that, guys. So we're going to read the new moon in Aquarius. And Aquarius, bring love into the situation. So Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends on whether you believe you can have it or how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Okay, so I'm going to pause there and let's get into this card real quick. So we are already in the age of Aquarius right now, which is not a coincidence that this card came out. We are in the age of Aquarius right now. And with that being said, the age of Aquarius is about revealing things, okay? Y'all gonna understand why I'm saying what I'm saying right now once we get through all these cards. We're in the age of revealing things, okay? Truth, okay? So this card in particular is calling us to come out of waiting for others to save us. You know, we in this space of expecting a savior to come. And this card is calling to let us know ain't nobody gonna save us. You got to take the initiative and take the action and move forward and do the things that you want to do. It's really up to you how things are going to play out, right? And I'm gonna go even harder with this message because this is collective, right? So this is for everybody. So you can take this on a personal level, and then we're gonna get into it on the collective, okay? Because it's an even deeper message than just your own personal shit. Alright? But we're gonna get into all of that. Alright, so let's get into this next card. I'm gonna read this next card. The fixed moon, hold your vision. That fixed moon, hold your vision reads, there are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there is a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. Be the one to make the change. Be the one to bust a move. Be the one to do something about it. Y'all hear that? Stop sitting around. Be the one. Yeah. Okay. You decide what's going on. You decide how you're going to apply this message. Okay, this is a chance for self-reflection. Because you got to remember, in this life, it's about you. Everything you see around you is a reflection of something within yourself. So know that it always comes back to self-reflection. Okay, this is about staying power, having faith and patience as needed. Or having faith and patience because it is needed. Avoiding stagnation and enduring, basically. So sticking to your guns, right? All right. And then we have, y'all, when this all come together, listen. Then we have the Ten of Swords. I'm just excited about this message because Lord have mercy, it's needed. So then we have the Ten of Swords card that came out, right? The Ten of Swords card comes to us in the time of blinding truth. When the delusion is lifted. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? When the delusion is lifted. Sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This card can mark an abrupt end to our current path. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? I'm going to tell y'all exactly what Spirit talking about. But y'all hear that? An abrupt end to our path. And jarring resolution in the form of broken relationships, a blocked dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths and illuminate our innate ability to heal. Your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. Watching the sun peek over the horizon is the highest task of a bruised heart. The affirmation, I am healing every day. So that is the cards that were pulled, right? And I'm just going to tell y'all, just off of reading the cards, immediately I knew that this was one hell of a message that needed to be heard. Immediately I knew. So the first thing that came to my mind about this, when this new moon Aquarius came out and it talked about letting go of the past and moving forward, right? And believing in yourself. One of the biggest things that stuck out for me was that change is coming, right? Change is coming whether you want it to or not. Change is coming whether you're ready for it or not. It's up to us whether or not the change will be the change that we seek. And when I speak on this collectively, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I can't say but so much, right? But y'all know the change that's coming, right? So it's really time for us to release the old way of thinking, right? The old way of being, the old way of doing things. It's time to do things differently. It's time to do things in a better way, in a more active way, right? Okay? It's time for a change. And yes, love is needed, but the love the Spirit is talking about is the love of yourself. We got to start loving ourselves enough to start fighting. We got to start loving ourselves enough to fight for the freedom and the reality in which we desire. To see the changes that we want to see change, we have to start loving self enough to bust a move. Because see, when you love yourself for real, you believe in who you are, right? You can believe in who you truly are and what you're truly capable of when you love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you know yourself. When you truly love yourself, you have discovered self. And you are confident within yourself of your abilities. So you know that whatever your purpose is here, you are confident within that purpose. And you're confident within your abilities to do that, within your skill sets to accomplish that mission. We all was sent here for a reason. We all was sent here for a reason. We all have something to do. We all have a mission. And Spirit is saying now is the time for you to let go of all the past ways. Let go of all the bullshitting. Okay, let go of all of the hoopla and talk. Like all the crap we've been doing ain't been working. It ain't been working, y'all. So since it hasn't been working, something gotta change. Because see, we ain't psychotic. We not crazy, are we? Because you know the definition of psychosis is to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. We've been acting real psychotic out here in these streets. Are we psychotic, y'all? Or are we ready to make a difference? We got to stop trying to do things the same way they used to do. It ain't working for this time. It ain't working. That stuff ain't working in this time. It ain't working. And I don't know who need to hear this, but some people need to start giving back. Because you got to balance out your karma. You got to balance out your karma. Some people out there need to hear that. Some people, you need to understand that your karma and the things that you're going through in life is happening because you haven't brought any balance to it. You haven't done anything to counteract the effed up stuff you've done. It's time to do something different. Time to change some things around. Right? Time to change some things around. It's no way that you guys can expect for something to be different when you keep doing the same exact thing. It's not going to happen. And Spirit said it's going to come to an abrupt end. Right? Spirit said the current path and jarring resolution in the form of brokenness. Hello. That means some shit got to fuck up first. The truth is painful. See, a lot of people not ready for the truth. See, that's the thing. A lot of people y'all not ready for it. Y'all not ready for it. And it's sad because we need to be ready. We don't have time to not be. We don't have time to not be ready, y'all. People playing out here. People got gifts and abilities that they sitting on and they playing with. People have power. People have connections and resources. People have things that they can use to their advantage to get things done. This ain't the time for peaceful protests and shit. We not in a peaceful state no more. And I'm not trying to invoke any kind of riot or anything, because we not talking about that neither. Because that ain't work neither. We got to do something different. But all this peaceful walking the streets and hooping and hollering and complaining and keep posting all this traumatic shit, it's not helping us, y'all. It's not helping us. It's actually hindering us. It's continuing to push the envelope of fear. It's continuing to push that agenda of fear. We can't be afraid no more of ourselves, because that's really what, at the end of it all, at the root of it all, it's the fear of our motherfucking selves. We're not afraid of nothing else. We really afraid of ourselves because we let them make us afraid of ourselves. That's why we won't tap into the things that we have within us. That's why people are scared to deal with their ancestors and shit. People so scared of this spiritual stuff. People scared of tarot readings. People scared of guidance from spirit. But you'll take guidance from a complete fucking stranger that's just as human as you are. Divine guidance is scaring people. It's uncanny to me. And my spirit was so vexed this morning because we got people I'm tired of I'm tired of our deaths being recorded. Let's first of all there. The fact that people can stand around and videotape it but not intervene and do anything about it. That's the start right there. It blows my mind. And then after that, they spread that traumatic, fear-based bullshit everywhere. And we just keep spreading it and keep spreading it, passing it along, traumatizing each other over and over and over again. And that trauma ain't doing nothing but inducing fear. It ain't making nobody do what the fuck need to be done. We should be enraged. We should be moving, doing something. Sitting and talking and not doing anything else is not helping. And a couple people ain't gonna really make that big of a difference, y'all. We really have to unify. And that's the thing that kills me is excuse me, how many people pause. Let me sip my tea, calm my nerve. Gotta calm down. I'm getting excited. How many people have to say it before we get it? The reason why they continue to divide us with all this bull crap is because they don't want us to unify. If we unify collectively as a whole, collectively as a whole body, they cannot. Yo, come on. We the only fucking country that gotta vote in people in our government. We the only people that vote these we vote them in. What so y'all think? We choosing them. We choosing these people in leadership. Listening to a bunch of lies they speak at a podium. And falling for it every time. Every time. I mean, how many cycles of it do y'all have to see before y'all realize that shit ain't for y'all? The government ain't for us. I don't care what party you with. Ain't none of them for us. All of that shit is corrupt. All of it. All of it is corrupt. From the head on down. That's why things not changing. That's why nothing changing, no matter how many protests, no matter how many conferences, no matter how many meetings. It's nothing changing because all we doing is talking. Talking. Rioting ain't doing it neither because all y'all doing is rioting and destroying the shit that's in our own neighborhoods. Y'all not even hitting them where they hurt. We not even doing nothing that's truly affecting them. But y'all want change though. What this shirt say? It's elevation time. It's elevation time, y'all. Elevate your motherfucking self. Because once you do that, you empower yourself. then you can go ahead and do what need to be done and stop operating in the spirit of fear. Because that ain't for us. That's low vibrational. And we are supposed to be non-ether beings. Y'all know who I'm talking to. We non-ether beings. Ain't no fear supposed to run through these veins. For what? For what? What are y'all so afraid of? I know what I was afraid of. I was afraid of losing all of the benefits and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I was right with the folk being afraid of losing all of the free stuff. But is it really free? All the bullshit we go through to get it, is it really free? Is it? No, it's not. We basically out here selling our souls for this shit. That social security number, yeah, sold to the government. You're a piece of property. As long as we under them numbers. Piece of property. They don't care about us. We gotta care about us. How we expect anybody else to care about us and we don't care about us? Something gotta change. And we gotta be the change, folks. We have to be the change. They're not going to change, bruh. They not. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. You want to know why they're not going to change? Because they came here just to do what they're doing. And they've been doing it all the time. No matter how much we fought, no matter how much we've protested and walked in the streets, no matter how many people had to die, they still ain't changed. They doing the same things. They just found a cuter way to do it. They found a cuter way to do it, a smarter way to do it, a less revealing way to do it. That's all they did. That's all they did. And we fell for it. We fall for it every time. Fall for it every time. And the crazy thing is, they put the truth right in our faces, and we so hung up on the fact that it's on a TV. And it's a show, so it's supposed to be fiction. Right? It's not real because it's a TV show. It's not real because it's a cartoon. It's not true because it's a movie. Right? Keep telling y'all they smart. These niggas smart. They put the truth right in your fucking face, and then everybody that tell the truth, what they do. Think about it. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. But it ain't time to live in fear no more. My thing is, our ancestors wasn't even in fear. That's what they fought. They fought, and they fought hard. They gave their lives for us to continue to be here. And thinking we living in freedom whole time, they gave their lives for us to still be in slavery. For us to still be enslaved. We enslaved in the mind now. They figured out how to enslave the mind now. So they don't gotta enslave the body. Wake up, people. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Stop spreading these traumatizing ass videos. Like, I'm so disturbed by it. Like, I keep seeing people posting on Facebook and Instagram and stuff about the death of this young man that just got beat to death again. Another one. We just had 2 13-year-olds. Like, come on. And y'all spreading the videos around. And y'all and people watching them. Like a bunch of goddamn idiots. Y'all watching it. Why? Why traumatize yourself over and over again watching these fucking videos about people being slaughtered in the streets? Why? Why? Inducing yourself with fear. Inducing fear within your own self. Why? 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 What kind of freaking sense does that make? Help me understand. Somebody please help me. What kind of sense do it make, y'all? Well, because it's bad enough we got all this murder, death, kill in our music and on the shows and stuff that we watching on TV. And then you see it all on the news every goddamn day. It's on the news every day. It's on the news every day, all day. It's on the news. That's not enough for y'all? That's not enough? That's not enough? Y'all ain't see it enough on the news. That we gotta bring it to social media, that we gotta, like, come on, I'm tired of seeing our people dying on video. And the people standing there recording it ain't doing shit. Help me! Help me understand that. How can you stand there and record it, but don't intervene? Fear. 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 Y'all don't trust that your ancestors gonna protect you? You don't trust that your folk gonna protect you? So I keep saying, get in touch with your ancestors. Get in tune with them. Tap in with them, because they present. They very fucking present. And they want to help, but they can't do nothing. They can't intervene until you give them permission. Until you invite them in. Our ancestors is war ready. They been ready. Been ready. They been waiting on us. And we sitting around scared. Scared we gonna lose our housing and food stamps and medical assistance, and scared the food gonna be gone, and scared of protection being gone. They ain't even protecting us. They killing us. They don't even protect us. They kill us. Our own in uniform. Our own. They send our own out here. You got your artists killing us and killing themselves in the process with the low vibrational music they push out, tainting the brains of our youth and our adults. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody want to be hood. Everybody want to be real. Everybody want to be a star. Gold digging, shaking ass. Everybody want to be lit. And that's it, right? That's it, right? That's what we doing out here. While we dying in the streets every day. While we being murdered every day. While our God-given rights are being ignored every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. But we concerned about Beyonce and Jay-Z and how many babies they having, and what tours people going on, and who was sleeping with who, and all their life drama, as if that shit bothers or affects us at all. We so tuned into that mess. We tuned into mess. I don't even like watching TV unless it's something that I know has some truth in it. I go searching for the truth. I search for it in everything that I watch. Cause it's there, and it's been there. It's crazy how just the Simpsons alone, everybody's been talking about it for years of how the Simpsons predict shit. They ain't predicting nothing, nigga. They wrote the script. They writing the fucking script. They not predicting. They know because they doing it. Any truth that you see on the TV because they allowed it to be on the TV. Cause see, what a lot of people don't know is one of the fucking rules they gotta abide by. They gotta tell the people the truth. And if y'all don't know who they is yet, then you still sleep, and I ain't even about to sit here and go through all that. For those that know that we gotta be careful. Us truth speakers, we gotta be careful. But like, come on, bruh. This shit it ain't play no more. It ain't no joke. Like, it ain't no time to be in fear. It ain't no time to cower away. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. Why? Because, I mean, hello. We dying. we fucking dying. We're dying, y'all. And nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's doing anything about it. We gotta think outside the box. Like, For real, like really gotta think outside the box, y'all, because we gotta learn to outsmart the system. We gotta learn to outsmart it. Period. Because the ways that we have tried and the ways we've been thinking of doing things, yo, it's failed us every time. It starts with yourself. It starts with self. It starts with self. It starts with self. That's something I push on a regular. Self-love, self-care. Prioritizing the self, because once you do that and you have discovered and loved on and built up and empowered yourself, encouraged yourself, uplifted yourself, healed yourself, then you can go and help others. Then you can do what you truly here to do. Time to stop bullshitting, y'all. We gotta take action and change the situations. We can't keep sitting around talking about it. We gotta do something. No time to be cowards no more, y'all. We gotta stop being cowards. Cause stuff gonna come to an end, one way or another. Trust and know that. Trust and know that. All the pain and all the suffering that our people have gone through all these years. All those wounds that we've carried through generation after generation after generation after generation. Curses carried through generation after generation, y'all. It's time to wake up and break up out them chains. Keep in mind, though, that the wounds that we carry, they are definitely meant to remind us of our strength. To let us know that we are capable of overcoming in all things. Those scars ain't there for nothing. They remind us. Remind us that when it's all said and done, we always prevail. Remind us that no matter how hard they try to push us and take us out, we still rise. No matter how much they come up against us, we survive. It's a reminder of our strength. Our ancestors are our strength. Their blood didn't spill for nothing. It cannot go spilled for nothing. Can't. And it won't. One way or another, change is coming. It's up to us to decide which way that change is going to affect us. Is it going to be the change we want, or is it going to be the change we fear? It's up to us. Ain't nobody coming to save us. Ain't nobody coming to fix it. Ain't nobody coming to take us up, beam me up, Scotty. That shit ain't happening. It ain't happening. The only way we beamed up out of here is if we do what we gotta do. Let's be real. We gotta do what we were sent to do. The earth is elevating. With or without you. The earth is elevating. It's rising in dimensions. With or without you. Timelines are combining. We quantum leaping through timelines and all that now, y'all. Shit getting real. Things are being revealed that we never knew. Creatures are being seen that's never been seen. Weather is happening like it's never happened before. Disasters upon disasters, natural. Y'all don't see what's happening? Y'all don't see what's happening? Banking system shutting down, the government shutting down. Y'all don't see what's happening? Change is coming. And notice, when the dust all clears, it will be a brand new, brighter day. Know this. Notice, the battle already won. But see, we still got to catch up. You still got to do your work. You still got to do your work. It start with you. Do that shadow work. Do that shadow work. You got to heal. A lot of us got some healing to do, yo. Like, most of us, it's healing that needs to happen first. We so caught up in our hurt and our disappointment and our fear and our traumas. We so caught up. And then you add more trauma to that trauma that's already there. Don't nobody want to talk and get help. Don't nobody want Everybody want to smoke and drink it away, pop pills and shit to keep it away. Don't nobody want to really face their truth. People want to keep lying and putting on mask after mask after mask. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm well. Knowing damn well you really not okay. And you really need to vent and get some stuff off your chest. You really need somebody to give you some guidance. You really need some help. But you won't say it. Because you'll rather just sit in your little and just do whatever it is, use whatever vice you do to pretend that shit ain't there. Guess what? It's still gonna be there. Just like this big problem, it's gonna be there until we do something about it. We can't keep ignoring it. We can't keep saying, "Oh, I'm just one person." We can't keep making excuses. We can't. Something gotta change. Something gotta change. My heart is so heavy. You know, I was saying earlier on my Facebook page, I really need a vacation. I really, really, really want to get away. I really just need to be in a place that's peaceful, and I need to be near water. Water helps me release. Because it's a flow, the current. It carries away all the negativity. Washes me over, cools my head. Water is life for me. Music is life for me. The melodies ease me, calm my spirit. I was just telling somebody the other day, I can't even listen to the music that they play on the radio and stuff, that mainstream music. I can't. It irritates my spirit. See, when you start to level up within yourself, when you start to elevate, when you start to grow and heal and start discovering yourself, you raise your frequencies of your body. You raise your frequencies. And once you raise those frequencies within yourself, you can't tolerate frequencies lower than yourself. Hence, like I was saying earlier, the earth is raising its frequency. It's already done it and continues to do so. And the more she raises, the more we got to raise ours. Otherwise, we die off, because you can't tolerate a frequency lower than yourself. Earth ain't gonna tolerate frequencies lower than herself. So you're gonna get sick and you're gonna die off at some point if you don't get your frequencies up. So when I started raising my frequencies by removing myself from people and places that were very low vibrational, that were very filled with a bunch of energies that I don't no longer need or no longer serve me. Once I started moving out of those spaces, it helped. Stop drinking helped. You know what I mean? When I slowed down on I stopped partying altogether. Stop partying. Stop going out around, big crowds and a bunch of energy, because I'm an empath, so it's really hard for me to be around a whole lot of people, unless I protect myself, unless I shield myself, because otherwise I feel everything and everybody. And a lot of times some of that stuff sticks to me and I don't be realizing it's not my own. So I had to remove myself from certain people and places and things. Can't be in certain environments anymore. Irritates my spirit. Music, I can't listen to certain kind of music. It irritates me. Like, I get a full-on headache and get agitated, like literally agitated listening to this mainstream music. Why? Because my spirit already know what's up with it. That music is low vibrational and it's brainwashing. Yeah, it's feeding you a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of low vibrational energy, and I don't want it. You shouldn't want it either. The energy that you surround and attract the energy that you have within yourself is the energy that you're going to surround, is going to be around you. So whatever energy you focus on is the energy you attract to yourself. That's what's going to be around you. So if you always listening to shoot 'em up, kill, or shake that ass, drink this drink and smoke this, do these drugs, that's what you want to listen to every day, that's the type of shit you're going to be doing, and that's the life you're going to be living, and that's what you're going to be surrounded with. If you want a peaceful life and a life where you affirm yourself and you empowering yourself, then you start listening to that type of music. You start being around those type of people. You want to heal, you start dealing with people who are in the healing industry. You start going to events that are for healing. You start seeking therapy or talking to somebody, journaling, writing your feelings out. Like, hello, you start doing the things to put you in alignment of that energy. So, speaking of the energy, it's time to step out of the energy of fear, family. We got to step out of the energy of fear. And death. Thank you. Spirit said, and death. Because we real heavy in the spirit of death. Because it's all around us, we keep it. No, we need to be thinking about living life. We eat death. Literally surrounded by low vibrational death-like frequencies. So if that's what you putting in your body, that's what you can attract to yourself. Death. Death. Like, that's what you're gonna keep saying in your life. Death. Energy is everything, y'all. I don't know how many times that has to be put out there in the world. Energy is everything. And everything is energy. And it can all be transferred. It can all be transmuted. It can be changed. It's up to you. So like Spirit said, change is coming. Change is coming, y'all. Big changes. Big changes. Y'all better get ready. I've been saying this for a minute. Y'all better get ready. Time running out to be ready. Time running out to get ready. A lot of people gonna suffer this year if they don't do the things that they need to do. If they not following the intuition and making the changes that need to be made, a lot of y'all gonna suffer. You're gonna keep repeating cycles that you've been wanting to jump out of because you won't change the way you're moving and the things that you're doing. A lot of y'all done already heard from Spirit on your own. It's called intuition. What y'all call that little voice inside your head? Y'all been hearing Spirit talking to you and telling you things. Some people been dreaming. Some people been literally seeing things. Some people even visited some places and seen some things play out already. Some people dreaming things that's gonna happen. Some of that stuff already has. And y'all just sitting on it. Want to ignore it because y'all don't know what's happening. Y'all scared. Scared of your own self. The time for fear is over. It's time for us to stand up. Take action. Because it's going to change with or without us. The earth is going to rise in dimensions with or without you. So you either going to elevate and bring yourself up, or you're going to miss out. A lot of people don't understand the different dimensions that are here, that are present in this universe. It's quite a few. We going into the 5th. Hence all the different changes. Hence why some days you wake up and things look different. Hence why timelines are speeding up. Hence why gifts are starting to come online, and things that you didn't know you were capable of, you're starting to see and feel and do. We rising in dimensions. And if your frequencies are up and matching with the earth or greater and doing and where they need to be, then you'll continue to flow. And you'll continue to rise up too. If not, well, shit ain't gonna wait for you. Time to get it together, family. Life is happening, whether you want to believe it or not. The truth is coming out, whether you want to believe it or not. I would advise you to start listening and and start paying attention to what's going on around you and in this world. Start paying attention. If you don't, you're going to wish you did. Get ready, y'all. It's time to tribe up. Start finding your tribe. You ain't going to have a whole lot of time, beloveds. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for joining me today. This is the first episode of Talks with Goddess Akasha, Spirit-Led Conversations. We will be on every second and fourth Saturday of the month at 1 p.m. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. I hope that this message was received with love. I hope that you all understand the message and you take heed to it. And with that being said, y'all, I'm signing off. I love y'all. It's elevation time, baby. Peace.